If you've been working in the network industry for any amount of time, you'll have heard about SDN, or Software-Defined Networking. SDN has a lot of great benefits, including a faster time to deployment, lower operating costs, flexibility, and hyperscale deployment. At DCConnect, we like to think of transforming your network from a legacy system into an SDN-enabled system is like transforming from ordinary Peter Parker into a superhero Spiderman. You might not know it, but your existing network already has all the tools and hardware needed to become super. You just need to augment your network with the SDN control plane automation, which is like putting on the spider suit, augmenting Peter Parker's natural powers with web shooting. This brings your network to its full potential. But what you might not realize is that superhero suits are not all made equal. At DCConnect, in order to deliver the best possible SDN service, we've experimented with a lot of different SDN control planes. In the past, we've used a branded SDN controller provided by a vendor called Brocade. Their controller called Viata was a commercial implementation of the Linux Foundation's Open Daylight project, and their switches were compatible with the OpenFlow protocol. We thought that it was a great idea, but then we ran into some issues. The switches and controllers that we obtained from Brocade were using older versions of OpenFlow and Open Daylight, and we also weren't able to get the support we needed. We also found that OpenFlow is monolithic and replaces existing carrier protocols like BGP, which is not always an option for some telecommunications companies. In the end, Brocade was bought out by Broadcom shortly after we tested their devices, which explained the lack of support. In our Spider-Man analogy, this is like the Spider-Man wrestling suit that Tobey Maguire wore as Peter Parker. It kind of works, but not what we expect from Spider-Man or SDN nowadays. We've also used another SDN solution from the company H3C. Their SDN controller was functional and there was adequate support, so we were able to create on-demand network connectivity throughout our network. However, by using the vendor's own controller, we were restricted to using only switches sold by H3C, and we were not able to develop our own extensions to the controller. This was a good interim solution, but offered little ability for expansion.
Cool Spidey outfit.
It's good, but how can we do even better? To have a suit that fits just right, we have to make it ourselves.
I need a suit.
Suit?
Bring up everything you have on Spider-Man.
So, we decided to DIY our control plane. We used white box switches running Cumulus Linux as the operating system. By running switches on Linux, we were able to make use of the automation tools that their ecosystem provides, which we already learned after years of experience building software with DevOps. Because we're now using our own controller, we have full control over it, and we were able to extend it to control even our existing H3C switches, while exposing the same interface to the rest of our software. To conclude, we went from Brocade to H3C, and finally our own custom controller solution, which works even over multiple brands of switches. By doing it in this fashion, we were able to have the perfect control plane setup that works for us and have the extensibility to work for you too.
What?
Nothing.
You take care of your business, I'll take care of the SDN.
If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button, and for more information, check out our website in the link below.